Welcome to my training sessions. In this session, we'll see about architecture of an application. So once you are going to develop an application in a software, so how architecture will be, we will see it. So the architecture of application is divided into the three parts. The first part is front end, nothing but a UI. Second part is nothing but a server or middleware. Next one is your database. These are the three parts of an application. Okay, so the front is nothing but the UI which user can able to see. For example, if you visit any website, Amazon, Flipkart, Gmail, Yahoo, whatever it is, the user able to see is nothing but a front end. And the front end technologies are required to develop a UI. So what are the front end technology? We'll see it. Next, we'll see about a database. Once a user see information is nothing but the information should be come from somewhere else. Okay, so when the information is come from somewhere else, the somewhere here is the database. So database is the place information will store. So database is nothing but information storage. Information storage. As a user, if you type any website in a Google Chrome or whatever it is the web browser, for example, if you type Amazon.com, the user request will be go from your browser to through the internet to the deployed domain. They will be deployed in a somewhere domain. From the domain, the request will be go to your the middleware. The middleware here can be a .NET, Java, Python. We have the few other languages, PHP, whatever it is. From the middleware, the request will be go to your database. So based on the request you sent from the UI, the respective information will be get from a database. The database is the storage, the information storage. Once information is retrieved, it will send to the middleware. From the middleware, it will send to the UI. Can I directly get information from a database to UI? No. There is a number of reasons are there. It can be security reason. It can be some other reasons. A user can able to get the information directly from UI to and then database and database to UI. So in this situation, so security will not become. Okay. So we're having a middleware and middleware required. So nowadays the front end is changed by the Angular or a React, Vue.js, number of JS replaced. So backend or the middleware is simply using for a connection purpose to fetch the data. Simply these are the web APIs right nowadays. The middlewares are a web API. So this is an architecture of an application. So what technologies come under this UI front end? So front end is nothing but HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Yes, these are the three technologies only. These are the three front end technologies. But I heard about Angular, React as well as what are those? Okay, these are the front end technologies. The World Wide Web decide a browser should understand these three only. If a browser understands some other technology, what will happen, right? The information whatever getting from the database to UI, it will not be same all browsers. For example, if I take a browser as a Chrome will understand only HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Browser will understand HTML, CSS, Java. For example, instead of the JavaScript, some other scripting is understood by the browser. The way of representation, everything will be changed. That's why World Wide Web given a restriction. A browser should understand this theme only to make the relay data across the world. If you go to any country, if you see any type of a browser, if you take Indian browsers, Chinese browsers, USA browser, whatever it is, we have the number of browsers and popular browsers we are using. Okay, so it should be relay. But what is Angular? What is React? Even the World Wide Web given instruction, they given a feasibility to the user. You can able to develop your own library or a framework on a top of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. The best framework for the CSS is nothing but a Bootstrap. Bootstrap is the best framework for the CSS, but nowadays we have the few other frameworks as well as next JavaScript. jQuery is the library, React is the library, and Angular is a framework. Because of this feasibility, you can able to develop your own library of framework. Every company will be follow or develop their own library. For example, Google developed Angular, Facebook developed React, Twitter developed Bootstrap. Okay, so these are the famous company. Even though in each and every company, as per their business needs, they will develop a few libraries and frameworks. So the purpose of here a library and framework is the purpose of here it is to make the code easier, to avoid the repeated functionalities. Okay, so this is about your architecture. Next, coming to the database, what are the things we are using? MS SQL, Oracle, MySQL. So nowadays, NoDB, MongoDB, number of things are there, which is the simple architecture of an application. Thanks for watching.